Hey everybody, welcome back to the Utterly Pointless channel, and I just finished up level 944 to try to test out my new Stars Align build, and it's pretty awesome. So I'm going to test it out here on some Abomination Brute, and the premise of it is to create a lot of minions, mainly through the the Necro Grimoire, and also there is a Grimoire Parchment, I believe, over here in an artifact that lets the same thing happen, or Book of the Dead, rather. So as you can see, there's usually looks like at least 7 minions here. So that's pretty awesome. The thing is that I also have Saria's Broken Heart. So that's an artifact crafting material, trait material, that you need to get from defeating Saria, and then be able to purchase it in the shop, Nethermancer Ned's shop. So I'm not sure how many times it takes to fight her, so you may have to run through a couple of times because it is pretty awesome. But what happens is all creatures on your side attack during the first turn. So I'm not quite sure about the timing of the minions showing up, but hey, a couple of attacks can't hurt. It looks like nothing big happened this time. I saw the last time that I had Stars Align destroy 4 creatures without any kind of pushback, of course. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff that looks like it's not turning into an insta-kill. The thing is that Stars Align lets attacks get through first, and then after that it does process. So let me show you. It looks like Stars Align should be showing up in history as the last thing to destroy things. So yep, there it is, Abomination Brute. That's the final kill there. So it just does look like, again, your other stuff is just processing and not having an effect. Just be patient. This is the second fastest build that I've got. I've got Zonte's build with Evoker. That winds up just really being filthy with corpse explosions everywhere. So that is pretty much it. I think there might be a few more abominations here to practice on. So again, you can see with the Book of the Dead, I get 7 creatures, seven minions rather, individual types of minions, which is a pretty tall order. But let's see, I think I have one more thing assisting here. Yep. Let's see. I guess that's about it, besides a nether gem that I do have enchanted in. So that is the last summoning. Don't mean to Mitch here. So that's the last summoning spell that is in there, tucked away. So as you can see, I still got Holy Blast and Warp Reality. Those work just in case. Panic Attack and Summon Horde don't work, which is super rare. So I'm just casting Panic Attack here, and this makes every creature that has 7 or more minions go ahead and kill the opponent. So we'll just keep on casting that, and I have it so that there's a second Panic Attack. It's a generous one, so every creature can pretty much cast that Panic Attack, and I have Summon Horde as well, 2 copies of that. So if things do get really, really rough, it's easy to just get caught back up. I also have Muse's work of art, so that gives an quote army and quote of minions to your creatures, and it is pretty much everything. You could throw shit. Sorry, shake a stick at. So I'll show you that in a second as soon as Muse gets to take her turn. If these enemies do survive that long, this pretty much wipes them out by turn 1. So there we go, lots and lots and lots of minions, and then I'll just cast Panic Attack. So there we go, there's one kill right there, and then there should be a few more. I've got Panic Attack as well, and I believe I have Summon Horde on attack, so that's a really nice nether gem, nether stone rather, that I found. So let me go ahead and inspect Muse here. So, yep, Summon Horde on attack. So that just keeps the minions loaded right up, just in case you've gotten a couple of creatures killed. This basically welcomes them right back with twice cast Summon Horde. So between Book of the Dead and all these Summon Hordes, it's very easy to get all your creatures back up to 7 or more minions. So here we go. This will be killing a couple of enemies here. Again, it doesn't look like Stars Align does that much. I've gone through the battle history, and I have found that all these things that just seem to deal damage first and a couple of zeros do wind up being assisted by Stars Align toward the end. So this will probably do it right here. Let's see. I'll just do an attack, straight out attack here. Oh, barriers probably blocking things, so I'll just use a Warp Reality. Yep. All right. One last one should do it. There we go. Okay, so I have some alternate means of dealing damage. Don't mean to talk during the sound effects, and I should be turning those down soon. Note to self. So that is a very nice what the heck was the specialization? I was just focused on Stars Align. Oh yeah, Sorcerer. So basically Sorcerer ties your enemies down up to turn 3, and then they might be able to break out of snared, they might not, or frozen. So after that, things kind of start to get a little bit hairy for a Sorcerer team, but I mean, this is just plain brutal, and it respects the urgency of having to use a Sorcerer build. So I'll just do a real quick walkthrough and close, because I want this to be a nice, easy walkthrough and explanation. So I've got dead butterflies here. When the Asclepius Fae gets killed, it's got 3 chances to come back, and after it's killed or resurrected, it casts its first spell gem 3 times, and that's Panic Attack. Then I've got, let's see, what else? Oh, I could put a trick slot in there. Let's see, Lyra, so the creature attacks and casts spells 3 additional times. Let's see, got the Cold Cockatrice. This just blends creatures in to, oh, shoot. Let me go ahead and reorder that. All right. Oh, good. Yeah, you go over there to the to the last 3, why don't you? So that'll turn its class into life. So that'll get me an extra minion. So that was very important. Again, this game is all about just fine-tuning until it hurts. So better, faster, stronger, gives your minions additional effects. I mean, all you need to do is just attack an enemy with pretty much anything. Multi-strike, your creatures attack one additional time, but all their attacks deal 30% less damage. So what? That's the Amphisbaena. Chef, I believe. It's one of the Amphisbaenas. So let me just go ahead and check that in case you're trying to splash that in. Let's see. Multi-grain. All right. And I was kidding about that. There we go. I'm not losing my mind just completely yet. So it is the Amphisbaena Arbitrator, or you can use Attorney Cord, purchasable in a shop, or you might be able to win that as material, possibly in a mini game or what have you. So let's see, go back to Muse for just a second. Ultimate spell is Work of Art, which does give you this army of minions, and Book of the Dead also gets Summon Horde and Summon Zombie. It's getting hot in here. So anyway, you do get Summon Horde and Summon Zombie, so that just adds a little bit of attack power. That's not really even needed, but it does add that zombie minion just in case you summoned a whole bunch of other creature types, or minion types rather, and just need to get to 7. That zombie may be the one you need. So I just made the cockatrice blend in now. It shouldn't have been in the first 3 because the classes of the last 3 have to be changed. So you can see that it's the one sword thumb with a death class, so that'll blend right in and help out the efficiency of Summon Horde. So I've got Panic Attack here, and I believe that is generous. There we are. And it casts twice. I could put in, let's see, Atonement. That's a great one. Always lowers enemies' defenses and stuff. Very quickly, I'll use, let's see, I can use a resurrection spell, so let's see. Yeah. Alright, so let me just get every single gap filled up here in the efficiency of this build. Alrighty, so let's see, Requiem is actually sufficient, so. But actually, I think Life Orb is the replacement. It's a super duper secret spell that you can get, I believe, as a guild reward, so there we go. Alright, and that's the same number it charges too, so. Let's see, Life Orb. Okay. Oops. Oh, okay, so, whoops. I'm sorry, that was the second copy of Life Orb here. So yeah, the Fae had that. So, let's see. Can always add that, and I'm just going to add a chance to defend, and that should do it. I'll put magnetic in just so it's more efficient according to the number of other spells equipped. So that is it. Let me get Life Orb in here. There we go. Okay, and so the Necro Grimoire automatically casts 2 summoning spells to start with. Renaissance. This allows effects when a creature resurrects to happen an additional time, so that involves extra spell casting here. And then let's see. Here's where Soraya's command is. It wasn't Soraya's broken heart. At the start of battle, each enemy attacks a random enemy. Oh, it's each enemy. Duh. Alright. Well, I guess that wasn't what I was hoping for. So I'll just keep it in just in case they have any nasty effects. This is Duck Under. This creature's buffs, debuffs, minions persist through death. This was another hastily chosen one. I thought it was good for all creatures, but this is nice to have if it does have to take one for the team anyway. And here's Praise the Light. After your creatures are resurrected, they cast Holy Nova and Trauma Prevention. Not really a relevant artifact, so I'll just take that off and put in Demoralize. This is a great one here, because after this creature kills a creature, it reduces all enemies' defense by 50%, and I believe that makes it easier to hit. I'm not quite sure about the formulas that they use here. It may be that a high defense score prevents attacks from even happening, but usually I just see it as damage prevention. I'm not sure. So that's helpful just to hopefully get a hit in with stars aligned. So let's see. Actually, I'm not gonna half bake things here. Let's see. Let's see what that does. If this creature, after this creature takes damage from an attack or spell, it gains 5% stats. It's completely unrelated to things here. Let's see. Languid Limbs, Lloyd's Laugh. Oh, Sunny Disposition is actually pretty good if I still have it. So yeah, you're gonna see that oops. And this is just I guess a little fail-safe, hopefully. And this way, if I have to deal damage through actual attacks and spells and so forth, this will just increase damage big time. So just moving on, we have Nyx Creeper. Before this creature dies, it casts 3 of its spells, so that would be Relight, Major Resurrection, and Determination. So this is kind of your, an anti, how do you describe it? Basically resurrection and rebirth kind of team player here. And then there's Crystal Lake, so the Nyx will be able to attack extra, which is the most important. Yes, it does cast spells extra, but you just want to use stars aligned, so that's a help there. And then at the start of this creature's turn with momentum, it reduces enemy speed by 15% of this creature's speed. So that will make any creatures that manage to make it through the first few suppressive effects of the perks of Sorcerer, that'll make things a further challenge. They'll be slowed down 45% roughly, if everybody takes their turn approximately at the same time. But this will possibly take its turn a little bit more thanks to its speed. So we'll see. And also enemy speeds will be getting reduced at the same time. So who knows, maybe you might be able to take 4 turns and reduce speed by 15% each time. So Again, just kind of friendly, resurrecty, buffy kind of spells here. And finally we got the cockatrice here, just to get one additional minion in, summoning creatures with summon horde. So that's because at the start of battle, the classes of the last 3 creatures in your party get changed to that of the first. So that's where I was kind of lacking, just by 1 minion. So casting and getting 6 minions twice is pretty much a given now. So for 7 creature types, I've got that happening twice. So there had been a little bit of an issue just getting the team built. They were missing members, so that didn't count at all toward the number of life class creatures that were also on the team. So got this all rounded out now, and again, blending in is here. So I've got Pacing Death's Trail, a little bit of Retribution. So after an ally dies, this creature might be able to kill everything. If there's only 4 enemy creatures, and this has enough minions to trigger Stars Align. So and the final little bit of fun here is quad hits. So when it attacks, it instead attacks a total of 4 times for 30% normal damage. So this thing, if it does have enough minions, will tear right through very quickly. So very nice means of creature suppression. And again, Sorcerer is the build for starting out with a slight advantage. Defiler is great too, but when it comes to the type of advantage that I got here, it's just really enjoyable. I just want to show you some of the perks here in Sorcerer that make this work. So let's see. So that's just damage reduction. That's protective with invisible. Let's see. Sending things to the bottom of the timeline. Dealing more damage for timeline differences. Getting shelled. So there's confused here. Silenced. Creatures deal damage for each debuff. Small bonus. Maybe I should. I've been meaning to splash in Curse of the Swarm, so I'll do that before I wrap up. Show you where it goes. And let's see. After an enemy attacks, they have a chance to be afflicted with Scorned. Creatures go up on the timeline a little bit, and then creatures also get afflicted with Frozen on the second turn, Snared on the first, and Sleeping on the second. And then there's a little bit of extra damage from banding together on the timeline. So, yeah, let me go ahead and get Curse of the Swarm in. That's very important, and I think I do have something I could get rid of. Atonement, maybe. Determination, yeah. Let me see what Contagion does. Enemies' minions are removed. So that's a little specific. So let me, and I will switch that out when I'm fighting something that I know is heavy minion. So I will cast Curse of the Swarm. And enemies are afflicted with a random debuff for each different class of creature fighting on your side. Well, so Affliction might be, I can't remember. Debilitate, I think. Let me see. Ultimate Odor, yeah. Let's see. Name, Debilitate. Okay. Ooh. Let's see, debilitate. Oh, come on. I know it's in here somewhere, so let me just check the codex here. Let's see. 3 debuffs. So if you don't have enough brain space to remember every single spell, shoot, must be under, I think, 3 debuffs. Let me see. 3 debuffs. Damn it. Alright, let's see. So this might give me a huge laundry list here. There. There we go. Chaos channeling. Alright, that was what I wanted. So, yeah, let me just craft that. And there we are. That was easy. I love easy. Okay, so we'll get chaos channeling done. There we go. Alright, and then upgrade that with, let's see. Oops. No, you know what I mean. Enchant, rather. Chaos channeling. Okay, gotta make it a death spell, so. Oh boy. So if I put cast twice in, it's not gonna be as good as generous. So I'll just put that in, and so let's see. Oh wait, why did I even? Oh yeah, okay, that was a chaos spell. But yeah, let me look at the perks here, and unity. Okay. Yeah, so this will help. I mean, it doesn't matter where the debuffs land. If I cast it twice on the same target, that's 6 debuffs, or it's 3 and 3. So that was all I was really fussing about. So there we go, chaos channeling. Always keep an eye out on how you can do things one better. If you suspect that you might have a spell that is just starting level or otherwise inferior. So this is where I got 6 debuffs instead of 12 debuffs for Curse of the Swarm. So wait a minute. Oh gosh. Simple math. Ugh. Losing it today. Don't mind me. Alright. So let me just jump up to a Curse of the Swarm here. Yep, simple math. Welcome to America. Alright. We'll get rid of oh, that's right. I mean, I would let's see. I would have to move the cockatrice to the left side in order to have 12 debuffs, which would be pretty awesome. Oh man. Well, I mean, we're able to get 7 minions, just barely. So I'll do this, and then I'll reorder things and test it, and if I am having issues altogether with the cockatrice back here on the left side, and therefore not contributing to Summon Horde anymore, but Curse of the Swarm, we'll go ahead and adjust that. So thank you for watching this far. I truly appreciate y'all. I might fine-tune relics just a little bit, because I know I've got a level 60 I might be able to use a little better. But let's see, I got 1,000 needles, ass kicker, I got all that. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, I'll keep that as is. Because let's see, Vitreous is pretty good at the moment, rank 50, and okay. So I'll just keep that as a backup, just in case I can't win with Stars Align, which will be very difficult not to do. So that is my tutorial for using Stars Align by splashing it in, spoiler alert, through an anointment. So again, this was Sorcerer, but I just used Stars Align to work with a whole bunch of minion summoning, which really isn't part of Sorcerer. So thanks for watching, and hope you all have a great night. Happy Labor Day.